Thank you, Justin. You know, we always talk about preparing for a hurricane. We talk about having an evacuation plan, having emergency supplies. But today we're going to specifically talk about property insurance coverage. To do that, I have Dietrich Insurance Vice President Mike Mishima. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Let's jump right in. What is your message for Hawaii residents?
Well, the message I have is to be prepared, personal safety first, so have a personal or business safety plan in place so that your family will know what to do in the event of a watch or warning that's issued, or where to go if you have to evacuate.
So we're already in the start of hurricane season. Now's the time to prepare, not later, right?
Correct. So this is the calm before the storm, so this is the best time to make sure that you have your insurance coverages in place. Make sure that you have sufficient insurance to take care of any damage that occurs to your property or your belongings.
So when we talk about insurance, can you break this down for us? We've got homeowners insurance, but there's also other levels of insurance that people should know about.
Right. So your standard homeowners insurance policy will take care of your wind damage that's not as a result of a hurricane. So it would be a good idea to obtain hurricane insurance that covers specifically hurricane damage to your property and your belongings. And now there's a lot of, I guess, from these storms that it causes not just wind damage, but there's significant rainfall that can cause flooding. So you would probably want to think about getting flood insurance as well.
So you would need both, because tell me what happens if you have homeowners insurance but not hurricane insurance.
So if you have homeowners insurance and the Central Pacific Hurricane Center issues a hurricane watch or warning, you'll be out of luck. So you would definitely want to consider acquiring or purchasing hurricane insurance so that you have that coverage in the event that it's a hurricane system that's being declared. So the best way to get that done is to talk to an insurance agent.
Let's talk about what homeowners can do now to prepare. One of the things you were telling me earlier was to protect your documents.
Correct. So part of the preparation to me is to include valuable papers like your insurance policy information, your financial records, even identification. You want to have that available with you to, if you have to evacuate, especially, you want to have that with you as you have to, leave your home. Because if you're in a situation where you're evacuating and because your property is going to be in danger of significant damage, and the worst case scenario that happens is that your roof gets blown off, now your contents are going to get damaged. You don't want those papers in there because it might be damaged as well.
So something as simple, you were saying, as a Ziploc bag can
Correct.
save your documents.
That's if you don't have a waterproof container, a Ziploc bag will work just as fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So important to be prepared. Just one more time, hone in for everyone watching. Why is it so important to do this now, not when a disaster like this could happen?
So typically, insurance companies will issue a moratorium, which means that you will not be able to purchase or make any changes to your policy. So you want to have this done before the storm even approaches the islands. So this is the calm before the storm. So this is really the best time to start looking at your insurance policy to make sure you have insurance for your home, the hurricane insurance, and whether you need to purchase it separately.
So important. Mike Mishima, thank you so much for joining us. Do it now before it gets crazy, the calm before the storm, like you said. Bridget, back to you.